just because I only wanted to act because I wanted to be able to go to the land of Oz and meet the Tin Woodsman and the Cowardly Lion in person, not just see it on a movie. You know, I thought, oh, well, I can go there. Then I want to take that job. I didn't want to like be like, look at me. But the thing is that doing that. And I could never in a million years, like I had to go and introduce Splash one time in front of my high school here in Chicago, and actually it was only the grade school kids because it's junior kindergarten through 12th grade. It was only the grade school kids that were actually watching them in there for in the auditorium to watch the movie. Little kids. And I peed in my pants just introducing it. I was so terrified. So, I mean, it's ridiculous, you know. I remember Oprah asked me to go on her show with all the ladies from Steel Magnolias, and I was the only one who said no, and everyone was mad at me. And, you know, and I said, well, I can't go in front of an audience. And then they'd agreed to do it without the audience the first time on Oprah, and she was mad. And, you know, it's like, oh, it's all horrible. So, anyway, doing this, like, I love life. That's why I call my website DH Love Life. I love that water bubbles out of the ground on this planet. I love that you can drop something the size of a grain of sand into the earth and a tree comes out and fruit comes out of that tree that feeds you. And I love that there are fish that are striped and ones that are see-through and ones that have light bulbs on their heads and things that can fly with feathers. And I mean, I just think that this world is a miracle. It's everything that I could have imagined and more that I could never imagine. You know, things that are just blows my mind. And I think if you love something, you want to protect it. And that's why, like now, yeah, I still get, you know, nervous or scared when I have to go on TV shows and talk about this stuff. But I keep my eye focused on what it is that I love, and that's what pushes me through the fear and makes me forget about myself and my own stupid problems or, you know, scaredy cat problems or whatever, and focus on how we can start communicating with each other, sharing with each other so we can create a better reality for us. Because I don't believe that most of us are murderers or suicidal. I don't believe we want to live in a world where there's poverty and sickness and death and horrible things that are going on that we see, you know, in this world. I believe that most people want to live in a happy, healthy world and want their kids to be happy and healthy. And there's only a few crazies. And if we can just get to that point where we understand that, we can create a better world. And one of the first things we need to do is get off fossil fuels and get on regenerative, clean energy. We have those solutions available to us now, and that's a big entree into the larger conversation of sustainability.
We have some questions from the audience. Yes, over here.
Hi, again, hi, Daryl, thank you. Are you able to gauge the rage that people are experiencing in the U.S., not in Canada, because in Canada it's pretty clear, especially amongst First Nations, but in the U.S., are you beginning to gauge the rage that people are picking up about the tar sands, about the pipeline?
Wait, sorry, can you just explain to me the
I mean,
rage
the
in
anger,
what way?
the anger that people are starting to have when they see the picture of Miss Fairchild and you out there.
You know, I think
people are getting angry about that.
There's a lot of the media and everything is trying to polarize us so much to make us feel like we don't have the same interests, but we are the same. We all need fresh water. We can't live without it. We all need uncontaminated soil. We all need fresh air to breathe. We need the same things. We are the same. They want to polarize us. They want us to fight. They want us to feel like we're on opposite sides. We're not. We are fighting for our life support systems, period.
How many people have